hired mercenaries, and among those were the German Hessians, and they came over and fought on the British side. There was one such soldier who was so bloodthirsty and evil that he sold his soul to fight. And even though during a battle he lost his head, he still fought on and comes back to find the only person that got away from him, Ichabod Crane, in Sleepy Hollow. He searches for him still, but today his search is postponed. Having not found him, he has decided this is the day of his wedding, long put off. In just a few minutes we will have the ceremony. What I ask though is that you clear an aisle here so that people in the back can still see. Just open up a little bit. Try to keep that open. For the Headless Horseman needs to see his horse to be sure that it is still here. As you see the nightmare back there. His trusty steed that has taken him on his long journey through the years in his search for Ichabod Crane. Do you see people coming down the road towards this way? Enough to wait for? Our bride is getting a little antsy. She was freshly dug up today. Since I have a little free time, anyone out there feeling a little poorly? Who said that? A little bit of a fever? Flush? Feel like a lump in your throat on a stick? I have a spot right there. No? Can you go? No. I'll have to get the diggers. Wait till later. Wait a minute. Stand up one more time. I think I have stock. Now that one's too big. And it's used. I'll give you a good price though. We'll talk. You don't have any family members here, do you? Okay, good. Don't want to go through that again. Good. Sorry. Spiders. Well, I think we have a very good crowd here tonight. Much bigger than I expected. I will have to project my voice. Maybe a little practice.
He was doing.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
I think we are about ready to begin. We could have the bride. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volumes of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone was gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I said, rapping at my chamber door, "only this and nothing more." Deep into that darkness peering, while I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mere mortal dared dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore." This I said, and an echo murmured back, "Lenore." Only this and nothing more. Then into my hall, my room, came this man bent on being a groom. The woman that he had in mind to be with him, eternally entwined, would be dug up on the wedding day. And so they now come before you, as witnesses now, they do implore you. Their unholy vows to each other they say. Do you, Headless Horseman, take this woman to be your wife forevermore? And do you, O sweet Lenore, take this man of Eastern lore to be your husband forevermore? By the powers of the Reaper Grim, I now pronounce you her and him. You may kiss the bride. The wedding couple. Clear the aisle.
Hurrah! Good on you!
It's Ichabod Crane! He has shown himself! And left his bride to pursue his archenemy. The only one that got away. He wants Ichabod's head, the pumpkin will no longer do. And off he rides. Poor Lenore. But thank you anyway for attending the dead wedding.